The right-click revolution. The glow of the monitor painted Maya's face in soft blues and whites. Outside, the sky trams of Neo-Alexandria zipped between crystalline towers, but inside, her world had shrunk to a single, monstrous file. Receipt_master_Q3.png. It represented hours of tedious data entry, a digital monster guarding the treasure of quarterly expense data. A sigh escaped her lips. The deadline was a dragon breathing down her neck. Her fingers danced over the holographic keyboard, pulling up a blank spreadsheet. The familiar grid stared back, empty and waiting. This was the ritual. Open the image on one screen, the spreadsheet on the other, and begin the slow, painstaking process of transcribing line by line, number by number. It was a task that felt archaic in an age of self-driving cars and drone-delivered coffee. With a practiced flick of her wrist, she navigated the cursor over the file icon. A simple right-click. It was muscle memory, a tiny, almost unconscious action she'd performed a million times. She was just going to check the file size again, a small act of procrastination before the data entry marathon began. The standard menu started to appear, its familiar gray text, a comforting, if boring, sight. But then, something new. A line of text bloomed at the top of the menu, shimmering with a soft, cyan light. It wasn't part of the standard operating system's design. It read, Sparkle's AI Action. Maya blinked. Her finger froze over the mouse. That was new, very new. Her curiosity overriding her caution, she nudged the cursor over the glowing text. A submenu expanded, smooth as liquid mercury. It presented two options, each one making her heart beat a little faster. Convert to table with Excel and summarize key totals. It wasn't just a new button. The system had looked inside the image, understood the chaotic mess of text and numbers, and offered her the exact solution she needed. A wave of disbelief washed over her. The File Explorer wasn't just a passive container for her data anymore. It was an assistant, a clever, silent partner that had anticipated her next move, her next tedious task, and offered to do it for her. The hours of mind-numbing work she had dreaded simply vanished. With a hesitant, almost reverent click, she selected Convert to Table with Excel. There was no progress bar, no whirring sound. A new file simply appeared next to the original, receipt_master_Q3 XLSX. The creation timestamp was the exact second she had clicked. She held her breath and double-clicked the new icon. The spreadsheet opened instantly. It wasn't a jumbled mess of optical character recognition errors. It was perfect. Columns for item, category, price, and tax were neatly organized. Every single line from the receipt was there, flawlessly transcribed and formatted. Maya leaned back, a slow smile spreading across her face. It wasn't just about the saved time. It was a glimpse into a new kind of future, one where technology didn't just respond to commands but anticipated needs. The friction of digital work was melting away, leaving only the pure, satisfying flow of creation and analysis. Her computer wasn't just a machine, it was a collaborator. She glanced at the rest of her to-do list, a series of tasks she had once seen as mountains to be climbed. Now they looked like small hills. With a single, intelligent right-click, her entire day, her entire workflow had been transformed. She grinned. "Okay," she whispered to the quiet room. "What's next?"